And we are where we left off. We have got to go talk to the vicar. I think his name is Max, if I'm not wrong.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
So let's go see what the vicar has to say. See if he's got some
I've always
enlightening
felt
news
weird in here.
for
It's
us.
too clean.
Oh, here he is. Vicar Max. I love that we just walked in with a gun in our hand. Because, you know, not threatening at all.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic.
Why is
Vicar
that fantastic?
Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
How much stuff is going
Just
on?
tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
Oh, we already got that. We got a ship of our own. We don't need your way out. We can just disappear when we want to. Have a Pavati wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do. How did you know I'm an outsider? What sort of spiritual advice do you offer here? I just thought of something else I need to be doing.
They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No? How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
I was actually asking what your religion was all about. Seriously, that's what you're selling here. Let's get back on track.
What would you like to discuss?
Let's get back on.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb?
Just drop her
Every
in.
time I've tried
Oh,
to
well.
engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away.
Oh.
I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Fix the geothermal plant. Cut off the power to Adelaide's deserters. Cut power to the deserters. If you could answer quickly, we're in a hurry.
I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
So, what do you advise? What do you think of Adelaide's group vicar? Right, great. Can we wrap this up?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Can't use that one. Depends on how well the leader can provide beyond your walls. So, what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
So, it sounds like exactly what he asked us to do. Is that even possible? Right, just talk everyone into coming together. I'll keep that in mind. Sounds like I've got my work cut out for me. Thank you for your time. This has been a big waste of time.
I apologize if my advice was wanting. I
I'm sorry,
find
but it's
many
not
people
useful.
can find their path when presented with the right questions. To divine a true path out of the Aether takes time. There are calculations to be done, variables to consider. But there is something I'd like to ask if you're venturing outside.
Now we got a bloody mission from him. That's not what we came here to do. I'm listening. I'm sorry, there are too many variables involved to choose the right path at the moment.
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts.
Has that got anything to do with us?
I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Handsome sum, you say. Tell me more. Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book? I think that's how you say that. I assume you'll want to burn it once you get your hands on it. All very fascinating, I'm sure, but I've got to be going.
It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
I'll look for the book. Why would a vicar be after a banned book? I assume I need a...
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Cool. You was as useful as no one else in this place. So basically, bring them together or do what Reed said. Right, let's transition to outside. Look at that volcano in the distance. Planets in the sky are quite nice. Ooh, look. Like, Saturn. Do. Oop, let's not jump into a tree. In here. Don't think I was meant to shoot him. Don't think I was meant to shoot him. Oh well. He took me on, so I did shoot first and ask questions later, but sometimes you have to do that. Looks like you can loot places if you find anything. Okay, we got enemies. Oh no. No, good try though, mate. I'll give it to you. Come on then. Oh, got him. Good try though, mate. I'll give it to you. I've never seen the like slow-mo kill before. That was kind of new. Pick this. Criminal activities, trespassing, not picking, hacking, and murder are all considered illegal activities and are frowned upon by society. Avoid being seen if you want to engage in those activities without consequences.
Oh, clever.
Right. Surely killing marauders is fine, no? They don't like them anyway, do they? As far as I'm aware. He's dead. Pick the meat. Oh, hello, Romero. Grace Romero.
I don't know you.
Oh, I don't
Whatever
know you
you're
either.
looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
What's your problem? I'm looking for Adelaide. I need some answers.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
I'm looking for the geothermal plant. Know anything about it? Reed said something about former workers living out in the wilderness. I get it. I got your head.
A geo what? Look, planets ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide.
I just did.
If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on
Ooh,
you.
fancy us. Where can I find Adelaide?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Cool. We've all got problems. I just got shot into space. You and me both. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to repair my ship. Trouble with marauders. I'll get out your hair.
Explains why you're still yammering on at me.
Yeah, I like to talk.
No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace.
She's gonna want our help.
Now
on this,
I'm
isn't she?
pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
Most likely. You could always go out looking for her. Don't tell me you're scared of a few marauders. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. We got too many missions as is. I'll think about coming back and getting it from you another time. Cool, some of these places are really nice. Okay, well we just stole that, but oh well.
Oh gosh. It's so...
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice.
Poultice.
Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You must be Adelaide, and just who are you now? I'm not here to join your camp.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers.
Yeah, normally it's
But
cats,
yes,
but
Adelaide
their
will
own.
do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's
No
been
spit,
cleaned.
please. Hold that. Reed sent me to make peace with you. Is this your greenhouse? Looks like you've made a home for yourself out here. Goodbye.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile?
Oh.
Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
We tell her the truth, or should we? You're living off power that belongs to the town. Come back to the Canary. That's about it. Reed asks you to consider coming back to town. He's willing to make amends. Let's go with that one.
Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divert power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant. This is serious. I'm about to cut off your power.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Because I'm after your power regulator? Or is on my own?
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip 'em out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power
Oh, now
away
it's gonna
from
be a power
Edgewater
struggle.
and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
That's it. Boost up the ego for me. You know, we're not a hero. We just got dumped here 5 minutes ago. We have no loyalties to anybody. I'll consider it. What have you got against the town? I'm not looking to get mixed up in it. Your problems. I just want to fix my ship. Hero to you, maybe. I'm leaving.
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's Choice
I
throws
do
them.
find the Spacer's Choice thing cringe.
You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
Well, you have to do what you have to do. You made your point clear enough. I'll see what I can do. I don't much like you throwing that in her face to get me on your side. What do you have against the people trying to make a living? Let's say I help you. What happens to Edgewater?
I'm alright. I ain't so
Yeah,
fragile.
still should be throwing it in your face.
That was unkind of me.
Yeah, you
I'm
apologize.
sorry, dear.
It's the right thing to do. You made your point clear. What?
It's not much of a living. Every single person in that town has sold themselves to Spacer's Choice. The company owns them. Body, blood, and bones. You've been there. You've seen it.
Saw a town that was thriving.
All
though.
anyone ever does is toil over a cannery. They give their lives for some heartless corporation, and then they're tossed into a Spacer's Choice brand cemetery.
Well, I didn't see that part of the town.
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
You think Reed's just trying to spite you?
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Conscience says I want to get off this rock. What about that? I'm not sure. Okay, so we can either rip the power away from Edgewater, make everybody leave, even though we just stole from this lady. But let's not tell her that because we'll get arrested. So we could either rob it from her. Okay, I am lost. Where's the exit, please? Where did we come in? Is it the door here? Yeah, okay, we found our way out eventually. Anyway, so we can either rip the power away from these, or we can rip it from the actual town that we were just in. I mean, realistically, I like this town a little bit more than the last one. Don't get me wrong. But they are deserters.
Oh, that's Thomas.
How do I get
He
out of
used
this
to
town?
follow me around before he left the cannery.
Workbench discovered. Where's that at? But yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, that just scared. I don't know if you saw me jump there, but I just jumped. Why? Why am I being blown up when I'm nowhere near them? I did wonder if they were trip mines. All I know is it scared the absolute jinkies out of me there. I think I played with a controller last time. I'm not playing with a controller now. I took off badly there. What is that thing? Well, don't mind me. That was an enemy kill. Oh, here we go.
Huh?
Stand here, can't you? Let's go. That is awful. Didn't like that gun, if I'm being honest with you all. That gun was just not it. What's in here then? What's in here then? Heavy ammo, nothing else. Get me off this block, thank you. Marauder Thug. Pick up that. You have gotten a weapon modification. Install mods at the workbench. Okay, cool. What's up here then? Oh, thank you. Don't mind if I do. Right, let's get out of here. Addition to the geothermal plant. When does it have a moon is ahead? Thank you.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
What is this place? Is massive. Gotta collect everything just because you gotta make sure. Take that, so we got more. What's this? Use terminal. Ooh, wrong button. Thank you. I'm not gonna read those. We just ran out of bullets. Got him. Don't mind if I do. Take that. Oh no, we don't go back out. Say we go down here for a minute. I'll unlock that. Pick that up, pick that up. Okay, specialist choice bonus facilities locked down. Authorized. Right, what's the... Have a little look. See if there's any numbers. I'm not seeing any numbers. Oh no, I keep clicking the wrong button. Personnel file. See if there's any numbers in here. Nope, not in there. Not in there. Nothing in there. Okay, didn't need a number. It did it itself. Okay, so let's open that door. Let's move on out. Oh, we've got a lot of lockers. Can't do that. Take that. Don't mind if I do. Alright, let's move out.
Security.
Here they come!
Yeah, I've already forgotten the buttons for their special ability.
Got it. Heads down.
Nah, I'd rather go in loud, to be honest. I've never been really one for stealthy.
Processing.
Incoming!
Okay, we got two of them. One's just not enough. Otherwise, the one that's always got the most life, always pushing. She just died. Can't revive her. That was unfortunate. Varty, pick yourself up. No one knows. It's got aimbot. I think I just missed every single shot there. Fucking knows. Got walls.
Something you need?
Yeah, you to be a bit stronger. I know she mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
Oh.
She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers.
We should have kept that to
The
ourselves.
contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception.
Oh,
So
great.
when I was born, I got sent here.
Is that normal? That's inhumane.
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
Okay. Talk later. I feel like I shouldn't have asked that question. Bit late now.
Go away, Phantom!
Who's this Higgins bloke? Where were they? Who's Phantom?
Get away!
The door's locked.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Sweeping
Here they come!
the area.
No thanks. Okay. Right, so we cleared that. Who killed all these plant workers? Okay, so we're getting absolutely attacked. Let me out. Run. Don't die, love. Yes, I did just go home. No, what are you doing? You're playing peekaboo with the door. Hey, come on. Stay with us. Heal yourself. Okay, so is there a way to give her armor then? How do I change to her? If I could, I'd give her that gun. That's the map. Ah, here we go. Pavati. The companion ledger. I think I better with a handgun. That shotgun's kind of bad. Use the terminal. Plant status. Master. Emerald Gavel plant operating 22% efficiency. Power is currently being distributed to them. Structural damage detected. Please notify your designates. So the structure's already having bad problems. Come now, the power. Power manual override required. Please activate all 3 task switches. Oh, that's just great. So we've got to keep going further and further into the plant till we get lost and don't know where we're going. Right, here we go. Down we go. Gonna run into all this mess.
Here they
Oh,
come.
here we go. I don't really want to take these on if we don't have to. Reload. And she died again. Loved that. Oh, these have got some life and a half. Again. Cool. Do we have any ammo left? Yes, we do. Cool. And get yourself up, love. I have a feeling that all the power coming is going to kill this station. It's going to blow it up.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
We're about to ruin the lives of somebody. Wouldn't mind hearing your opinion. I know exactly what I'm going to do.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once.
You did.
Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
See your point. I think I'm ready to make a decision. Reed tells me Edgewater is going to die about workers and power. To deserters or a community. I just can't destroy what they've built.
Well, it sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice
Which
family.
you're not.
In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead.
She wants us to give it back to Edgewater.
Cutting off their power might be the only way. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
I'm glad you did. I love hearing from you. Don't worry about it. I better listen to you.
Oh, well.
Oh well.
Then.
Probably won't listen to you again, but thank you for bambling and rambling and giving us basically a bunch of nothing. Warning, safety detected high likelihood of moderate to severe structural damage. Without power is irreversible. Alright, so what have I got to do? Place emerald plant, master controls terminal processing, safety warning. Are you sure you want to continue? Redirected power is it? As if redirected to Edgewater. Your reputation with the faction has changed. Your enemies are hostile, but your reputation hasn't been killed on sight. Maybe for a few days we'll calm things down. Well, we're not welcome in this plant anymore. And we're not welcome in the area, so we better get out of here before we get absolutely clowned. I have no clue. Oh, we've got an enemy in here. Who's the enemy that we got in here? I thought we took everyone out.
Systems are...
I guess they just revive. I ain't got the ammo for this. It's just because our teammate is fine. long as we survive, that's all that matters. Okay, he's coming back, go back up. Montpavati. What are these weird things? Gives me like the Lorax trees. Alright, let's get back to wherever it wants us to go. I'm gonna guess it's not this settlement that's over here. 'Cause they ain't gonna like us. Why are we back here? Uh-oh.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit.
Nope.
This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Reed needs his people back. This isn't personal. I need your power. I don't owe you an explanation.
You know what? You're right. The Eternal made you a loathsome reptile, and it is not in my power to change the color of your scales. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
I'm willing to deal with Reed for you. You're being unreasonable. Come back to Edgewater. Why am I to you, Adelaide? All this anger has to come from somewhere.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos?
Well, I'm not from here.
Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
We wouldn't have to anyway. There's enough for space. Reed isn't going to leave his post. I'll need some help convincing him. What happened to you?
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
You're a little weird. That's disgusting. It is.
If I were in a better mood, I might be inclined to try and change your mind.
Please don't. That's what she needs. They're all the same.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's
mine.
dead. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you?
Oh,
Hi.
He's
Hi.
starstruck.
Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town.
I'm passing through. I'll take that as a compliment. I'm just trying to get my ship off the...
Well, what I meant was you're reasonably well armed and don't look stricken with plague.
Well...
Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
When you could. Engineer, never too late to start learning. I could give you a couple pointers. Maybe you should come cleaning. Why are you telling me this? You're lucky your camp's full of idiots.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads,
Where are you going,
I'd
look?
be greatly
Why am I
obliged.
doing everybody's errands?
Would you? I'd be grateful.
Oh.
I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again. I mentioned those manuals on mechanical engineering. Suppose if I had one of those, I could go back to read and make a real case for myself.
Okay, cool. He wants to go back.
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild canids, on the other hand.
You should say about something when you're missing. Something if you hit.
The matter's been weighing on me. Fact is, I can't go anywhere long as Zoe's missing. Disappeared without a trace. Marauders took her, I suspect.
Keep an eye out. You could always go looking for her. Don't tell me you're scared.
I go looking for Zoe, I leave the camp undefended, seeing as I'm the only one of us who knows her way around a gun. Hence my dilemma.
Well, you didn't say that in the beginning, did you?
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Unless Marauders got to her, then parts of her could be in a lot of places. That's really not helpful.
Appreciate it. Honest.
Alright, cool. So no one else seems too unhappy.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
We already found one.
What's on your mind?
You say you pretend to be an engineer. How have you been getting away with it? How long have you been living here?
Luck, mostly.
I want to know why it
Nothing's
was we took
needed
him
serious repairing yet. Nothing's broken down that we can't just replace with something scavenged from the outskirts. Well, not until the power went and cut out. Now everyone's giving me sidelong looks, expecting me to work some miracle and get the generator humming again.
We've messed that up. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully you've enjoyed. I'll catch you on the next one. Later.